Guess who's back? Back again. Okay, so, you know, it's been a hot minute since I made a video, and I feel like I'm saying that before every video, but this time I actually have a good excuse because I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. Yay! You know, I'm not gonna lie, there was a little part of me that always kind of hoped I would never actually have to get my wisdom teeth pulled out, because I'm pretty sure some people sometimes just don't have to, and it's like, oh, you know, it's been 18 years, I don't think I'll need it, and then, you know, I get told that I need to get them taken out, because, you know, they're beginning to become a problem, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like at really, I'm not at full strength yet, quote unquote. I still kind of, you know, have some stitches in that have yet to dissolve, if you know how the whole wisdom teeth procedure goes. So not gonna lie, it's a bit annoying, but I figured I'd, you know, make a video or two because people are starting to be like, oh, Pigol's dead. I'm like, really, man? I'm not dead. I'm just, come on, man. I almost just died there. Nope. She was on the other foot now. Okay, got him. Did not get him. That was the other guy. But, you know, it's been an interesting and quite frankly boring process. I think the most annoying thing is I can't eat, which, like, you know, you think about it, and no, I was gonna say you think about it and, you know, it might not sound that bad, but dude, not being able to eat is annoying, especially when you go to places and everyone else is eating food and you have to eat like applesauce or jello or pudding, which honestly, if you don't have like pudding often, like I don't have pudding often. At first I was like, dude, that's gonna sound sick. I get to have jello all the time. And after like the third jello, I was kind of like, can I eat something else? Wow. And honestly, I've probably just been torturing myself for no reason because I'm not 100% educated on like the rules and parameters. And even if I was, which like I'm gonna be honest, I say I'm not, but I kind of am. I still don't think I would have what it takes to just like eat whatever, because realistically, I think I could just be like eating food regularly, and I've just started to kind of eat it regularly, but I don't want to, because like the whole thing is when you get your wisdom teeth removed, there's literally like these holes like in your mouth, like, you know, I got all 4 of mine removed, as I feel like usually people do. So there's like 4 holes in my mouth, right? Just like at the back of my mouth. And the thing is, when you eat food, you don't want to get food stuck there, because if it gets stuck there, then you kind of are just like in that predicament where when it heals, it can go over the food, and then they got to cut it open again. And it's a whole annoying process that I really don't want to go through. Okay. So I've been very careful when I eat, only eating like soft food and like using like the front of my mouth where you can't even really taste things. You can't get the whole picture. And what the heck was, okay. What was I even saying, man? I don't know. So I haven't been like eating foods so food doesn't get stuck back there, even though I'm pretty sure I'm at the point where I can just be eating regularly, because all you gotta do is like wash it out afterwards, I think. But you know, I'm not that much of a daredevil to do that. But you know what? No need to fear, guys. I got all the tea, all the little details, all the trauma dumps, okay? You're probably like, trauma dumps, man. Okay, you can't eat food for like a few weeks and you're like that upset. No. I mean, yes, but like, no. Come on, man. Take some water. Dude, you lose. He's got a bow. Okay, I gotta calm down, man. I'm trying to tell a story and you're sitting here trying to interrupt me, and I don't appreciate it. What? Die. Uh-oh, your time's running out. Whoa, what the? Will you just not? Yeah, that's what I thought. This guy's still, oh, he's opening Luckyblock. I'm just gonna go down there and kill him. Like, honestly, I can't be bothered. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, time to trauma dump, because you see, my mom especially was pretty upset with the whole ordeal with the wisdom teeth. Not because I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed, because I obviously had to, and it's not like the money, even though it was really expensive, but it's the fact that she kept telling me, because like I wasn't really worried because I'm an idiot. I'm kind of just sitting there, I'm like, yeah, people do this all the time, it's fine, like whatever. I don't think I'm actually gonna like die or anything like that. And she was like, no, you see, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like the best sleep of your life. You're just gonna be there 1 second, and then you're not gonna be there another second, and it's gonna be great. And I'm like, okay. See, but the dealio was, I think the doctors, they messed up a little bit. Okay, which in hindsight, you're probably like, oh, that sucks. Like they messed up during your like big procedure. Like, yeah, but like it wasn't entirely their fault. Okay, it was a little bit. It was my fault, you know. Not gonna lie. But that's just because I'm inexperienced. Like my mom was mad because they're like, okay, this guy's 18 years old and he doesn't know what the heck he's doing. So you guys telling him to do something, he's gonna take it at face value, which is really actually true. Apparently they give you this stuff, you know, they put a little mask over your face, and they like administer like a drug of some kind for people with anxiety, just to, like calm people down to make the procedure and stuff easier. The thing is, like I said, I was kind of dumb, and I'm like, I'm not stressed at all. This is gonna be fine. Like, I don't really care. Stay back. He's cursed me. Woo. Dang it, I made the wall too high. Did I get him? I think I got him. Any second? Oh, I found you. I can't shoot. Listen, I haven't played Minecraft in a minute, okay? I'm a little rusty. Ow. Wow. up and away. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, they got me. Blah 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 mask, blah 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 anxiety, blah 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 drug. Okay, I wasn't worried at all, so I was fine. But they told me just like, oh, just breathe this in, and that's sort of like all they said. I was like, okay. And I immediately started noticing it was kind of like hard to breathe, but I was like, maybe this is just what they do. I don't know. I've never got my wisdom teeth taken out before. Maybe this is just how it's supposed to go. So I'm just breathing it in, breathing it in, breathing in, and it wasn't fun, but I was just kind of sitting there like, yeah. And then the doctor, she tells me, she looks at me and she's like, okay, so just like breathe in as much as you can and then hold your breath for as long as you can. I'm like, okay. So me just being like really cool, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna show off. I'm gonna do this like really good, it's gonna be great. That I don't think to show off was actually my intention, but I think it's funny if I put it like that. So I do it and I'm just like inhaling this drug, and then like it was really weird because I think they had just put like the IV in, because I hear all these stories from like friends and just people I know who go like, oh, like they start talking to you and telling you some stuff, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna count down for 3 or something, and then you're just gonna like pass out. Okay, that didn't happen to me because I didn't even get to the part where they said that. I don't think the doctor was even in my room when I went out, but like I went out really weird. Okay, whenever I tell people this story, they're like, you just need to go to therapy, bro. And I'm like, I think I'm good. I think it was an interesting experience. I wouldn't have it any other way. So the kicker to this is basically the fact that it's been a bit, so I don't remember like every exact detail, but I remember I was sitting there and the doctor was, I don't know, comparing me to like, who was it? I don't know. I don't remember. Was it Michael Jackson or something like that? Which is never a good conversation starter. Dog. This will do more damage. And then all of a sudden, things just kind of go wacky, okay? Apparently after they told me that I actually got high because I inhaled like way too much of the drug, which I'm like, wow, that's interesting. But basically what happened was my vision just started like going whack, okay? I think it started turning like black and white and then gray, and it was like really weird because things started to get like all colorful and pixelated, and I was just really confused. Like, and then things kind of just started to get darker, which could have been my eyes closing, but I was kind of just, I was like aware of what was happening. I was like, oh, this is basically my like internal dialogue is, this is weird, and my body started to get all like, and my body started to get like super numb to the point where I like couldn't feel anything, but it wasn't just like, oh, can't feel anything at all. It was like uncomfortable, if you catch my drift. Oh, we're so dead here. I don't really know how to explain it. I mean, like I literally tried to move my finger, just like try to feel something, and I like couldn't. It was really, really weird. And I remember the doctors like tried to talk to me a little bit, like, hey, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, something like that. And like I said, I don't, okay. So like I said, I don't really have anything I can compare it to because I never felt anything like it. But I will say the closest thing I can compare it to, not that I would know, is I felt like I was dying, which isn't great. Honestly, it's not great because it was really hard to breathe and I couldn't feel anything and everything was like numb and uncomfortable. And I was like in the midst of passing out. It was a very like out of body experience. It was interesting, but it could be that the reason that like I say now that it felt like I was dying was probably because like my internal monologue was like, I might be dying right now. It'd be weird if I die. That'd suck. That's kind of what my internal monologue was. So that's not great, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It was an interesting experience. I don't remember much of what happened. I remember I was sitting there and it was kind of just dark. Like I wasn't asleep, but I was just sitting there and it just like in my subconscious, like, I don't know. I don't know. I was just like, this is weird. But then I remember I had a few dreams. I don't remember exactly the details of the dreams. I think the last dream I was in, I know that it was really inconvenient. I was like in the shower or something, and I think someone in the dream literally told me, oh, it'd suck if you'd have to wake up right now, but you don't have to, don't worry. I'm like, oh, okay. And the doctors were kind of just like, yo, it's time to get up. So I ignored it because the person in the dream told me I didn't have to. And then they said again, I was like, oh, okay, time to get up. But yeah, that's why I haven't been uploading. I've been kind of, not being able to speak or eat or do stuff. I got my wisdom teeth removed, okay? I had an excuse.